Hi and welcome back to the special edition of Season 7, Episode 1 premiere of The Walking Dead. I am not Sam, I'm Carolyn.
And I am Sam.
This is Two Girls and a Cat, and we've just watched well, I can't even talk.
Can't even string a sentence together.
I can't get my words out. We've just seen who got Lucille.
We've just watched the Season 7 premiere of Walking Dead, and the first part you'll hear right up to the point where...
We didn't record the surprise, did we?
No, we didn't. We recorded the first bit, and then I couldn't take any more, and we turned you off, and then now we didn't even see it. I saw it coming just before it happened.
Yeah.
But it was
like... They're not going to do it. They are
going to do it. Fucking hell. Where do you even... I can't even...
Let's start at the beginning.
So...
They dragged it out a bit.
They did, but in such a good way.
Yeah.
In such an amazing way.
Rick's been broken.
Broken.
In half.
Broken.
In half.
That dude is done. But some things have come out of it that make this season...
It's going to be completely different to all the rest.
It is, and I think we're going to see such a shift in leadership. But we'll get to that in a sec.
But because what do people always say about The Walking Dead? Every time there's a new season, people go, yeah, but it's the same thing. Like, the zombies, Rick kicks off, they die, they survive. Not this time.
No, not this time. So let's get into the Lucille. I told you, I called it from the beginning. I didn't see the second part coming until it was in my face. Abraham got the bat, but he took it like a fucking champ. His chest went out, fucking head right up, and even told him to go and suck a fat one before he took his last bat. He took it like a man. Mm-hmm. And... You thought that was it? Mm-hmm. We could breathe. I started eating my tea.
We're sitting there with pasta bake.
Probably the wrong time to have.
Thing to have.
Probably the wrong thing to eat. But we were...
could have been macaroni, could have been worse.
Could have been. I was sitting... We started to breathe, and then fucking Daryl... Actually, I'm not even blaming Daryl. Rosita.
It's not Daryl's fault.
It's not.
So fuck everybody who said it's Daryl's fault.
Rosita, all she had to do was look up. If she looked up, could have been avoided. But no, she had to keep her eyes firmly on the ground, which pissed Negan off, which then pissed Daryl off, and Daryl took a swing. Mm-hmm. That was not going to lie. Now, we thought, that's it, Daryl, you're done. You're done, mate. You're gone, you're gone. Yeah. And then the minute I saw Glenn in the background... Just relaxed in the background. I went, no, Carolyn, he's going to do it. The cushion went on my face, and he fucking did it. And then the tears started. So I'm really, really glad I didn't record that bit, because I have been hysterical for the last 20 minutes of that.
It's just like you really empathised with Maggie, didn't you?
It was, my heart went to her. I know Abraham had Sasha, but they don't have what Glenn and Maggie have.
No.
Nobody
From the start, wasn't it? Yeah.
There was just that instant connection, and my heart instantly went to her, and the fact that he just turned around and said, I will find you. Oh. That just absolutely broke me. Bravo to Greg Nicotero, who directed it, and who is also the makeup artist for Walking Dead, because they didn't have to. Mm-hmm. They didn't have to go as graphic. But to get the devastation across, you had to see Glenn's face, and it was perfect. It's not perfect. Nobody wants to see that. But as a comic book reader, you get to see Glenn's face in detail, and his eye is coming out, and his head is bashed in, and he's still Maggie. He's like trying to talk to Maggie, and oh, for fuck. But Rick goes through the ringer. Rick,
the whole way through, we're like,
his fucking hand is gone.
His hand's coming off, and we're like, you evil bastard. And at one point, I think just when they started grouping people together, just before that scene, I went, they're gonna take Carl's. There's a twist. They're gonna take Carl's, and Rick's gonna
Carolyn called it. Yeah.
Rick's gonna take his own.
Yeah.
in his place, and that's what we thought was going to happen.
Because he had his hand on Carl's, didn't he? And he thought, that's it, he's just gonna, he's
gonna
miss. And even, fucking hell, man, like, Carl has gone up in my estimation because
he's like,
he
just
said
do it.
so calmly, Dad, just do it.
Yeah.
And he's honestly, that kid has manned up.
He's redeemed himself.
I used to think he was a little bitch,
yeah.
but he really has. He's starting to.
He's Rick's son at the end of the day.
He is, but so Negan's taken Daryl. Daryl is no longer in the group, and then you've got the group on their own for the first time. They leave them to it, and you really like. If you've read issue 100 or 101, you'll know Maggie goes apeshit. She blames Rick fully. Completely. He is completely responsible in her eyes for Glenn dying, and she wants nothing more to do with him. And for a second, I thought that's where it was going, but she didn't. She blamed herself.
She said, "You're here because of me."
Yeah, yous all need to go. I need to go and do what I needed to do in the first place, and yous need to leave and go home. And she wanted to distance herself because she blamed herself for what had happened, and they did it so tactfully. They didn't force her. They just like
let us help you.
Michonne gradually came in, and then Aaron came in, and then when Rick said, "But he was our family," I can't fucking take it. Oh and he says, "He's our family too," and they because she wants to take Glenn with her, and Sasha's like, right, well, I'm going to take Abraham. And she even went up to Rosita and said, we are going to take him.
Yeah.
As much as Rosita and him had a relationship, and Sasha and him, at the end of the day, they still lost a family member.
Yeah.
They still lost a core member of their family. And your bullshit gets put aside at that point.
It's an important message of humanity, isn't it? When you've got nothing left.
Yeah.
They really pulled together.
And this is where I think the shift is going to happen. Rick is broken. He is terrified of Negan, like physically, like snot flying, tears everywhere, terrified of this man. And Maggie, she wasn't angry, but she was, if that makes sense. Like she was in shock. She was in shock, but she was so clear-headed, like, he has to go, but I have to bury my husband first. I believe Maggie is going to be the main focal point. I think we're going to move away from Rick.
And Maggie's going to come through.
I think she's going to come. Honestly, I do. We were just talking about this before we came on. She's lost everything. She's lost everyone.
Parents gone, sisters gone.
Brothers
gone.
Our brother was in there.
Yeah, brother went.
And a husband, a sister. Very recently, our sister, she mourned Beth. Well, she didn't fucking go look for her, but that's beside the point. But she mourned.
Let's not talk about that, Maggie.
She mourned Beth. I think she'll leave her mourning for Glenn when it is done, when it's all said and done.
She needs to use it.
She needs this to fire her up. It was such an amazing episode, and it's so fucking heartbreaking that Glenn's not going to be. That Glenn's been there from like day one. I can deal with Abraham. I can. He went out.
How many times have they tried to kill off Glenn? Remember when they were in the prison? He was like death's door in quarantine.
He was. They nearly killed him.
He took his guts out. You thought.
They nearly killed Glenn when Merle got a hold of him and they had him captured. They nearly killed Glenn in Terminus when he nearly got his throat slit because he was the next one after the guy who plays the Penguin in Gotham. It was the next one. It was Glenn, and that's when he got saved. When he fell off the thingy, and we thought he's good. They've tried and they've gone and fucking done it. We're now gonna go and watch Talking Dead and get.
We need to calm down. Is what we need to do.
We need some Chris Hardwick therapy. We need to see that they're all right.
like this actually really just happened.
I know. I was sitting there going, "You should have done this and you should have done that," and Carolyn's like, "You should realise this isn't real.
This is a TV show, Sam." Let's get back in the room.
Oh, I am back in the room. I cried. I think I cried with Glenn. I didn't cry for Abraham. I screamed.
For Abraham, it's like, oh man,
yeah,
he was pretty cool. Damn it.
But with Glenn, it was.
It's how many years have you been watching him on that show though? You root for him
Who-
every time. He's
who-
always the one who gets away.
Who
and
was
it's
the
like,
one who said he had like he was the heart? Did Chris Hardwick say he was
Yeah.
like the heart? And it is. It's like watching the spirit and the soul of this whole
Yeah.
group just disintegrate. If Glenn can go, who else can
Well,
go?
this is it.
I think we're going to see more. I think a lot of the main cast who we've had since season 1 are going to start dwindling out. I think we're going to meet new people. We've obviously got Carol and Morgan to
Yeah.
think of. You've also got Tara. Tara doesn't even know that fucking Denise is dead. Jesus Christ, she's got to take in that Abraham and Glenn's gone. Like, I give two shits what Tara feels, but do you know what I mean?
The points there.
Yeah.
There's people who have yet to be hit by this.
Yeah, it's...
Carol doesn't know.
Carol doesn't know that Daryl's gone, that Daryl's been taken, that Glenn's dead, Abraham's dead. It's been...
I mean, and we all know how Carol feels about things at the minute.
Yeah, this is going to kill her.
Yeah.
It's going to kill me. Right?
Well then,
That's it. That's a special. We'll do Walking Dead as it goes along, obviously.
As usual.
Got to talk about this one, but...
Probably... Maybe we'll do it in twos, because this is just too good at the minute.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another one after next week's episode.
Let's do that.
Let's do that and just see how we go.
Exactly. Even if we just jump in for like a few minutes just to make sure that we've got our, our views across, and then just do we could do that, just do something like this. Not to, obviously, I like to watch the episode.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get our... I thought we were going to get it right at the beginning.
I was like, oh shit.
Fuck. I tell you what, it's been a day. It's been a fucking day. My sugar levels have been up a height because I have been buzzing, and now I am like right down.
Oh god, that was something.
It was brutal. So
It was.
Thank you very much for listening. Bye.
See.
Bye.
We've got no words
Got
left.
no words.
Yeah, just follow us. And
yeah.
like, share, and subscribe. By the way.
Yeah, please do.
We're all out of folks giving out now.
Thank you for getting us to 50, by the
I
way.
need to walk it off.
We got to 50. We got to 50
are,
subs.
yeah.
We got our first little mini target. So next one,
Let's get
100.
100.
100. Right. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.